So when we sit for long periods of time, as most of us do during the day, the muscles of the neck and shoulders and the hips and low back can become tense and contract. And when that happens, they pull on different parts of the spine, causing a whole chain reaction of stress in the body. You need a daily practice to help you release that stress and tension. Hi, I'm David, and today's Yin Yoga practice will help you to release all of that accumulated stress and tension in the neck and shoulders, in the hips and low back, and that release will create a deep state of relaxation and rest. Let's begin in a comfortable, easy seat. Sit up nice and tall. You can sit in any position that helps you feel relaxed and grounded. Lift your heart and the crown of your head. Let the shoulders melt from your ears, and close your eyes. You can place your hands anywhere they feel comfortable, the knees in your lap. Let's take a big breath in through the nose, and open mouth exhale. Let the shoulders relax. One more time. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Let it go. And now come back to breathing in and out through the nose. And begin to relax into your breath. So feel the crown of your head across the scalp. Relax. Relax your forehead and your brow. Relax your eyes. Just feel all of the muscles of the face, the cheeks, the jaw begin to soften with each exhale, as if all that tension is dissolving into the breath. Notice if your mind feels a little antsy, distracted. That's okay. It's normal. Just notice that, and each time the mind wanders, pull your thoughts and your attention back to the breath. Just watch the breath rise and fall. And now we'll go a little bit deeper into the breath with a really simple but powerful breathing practice called box breath, or 4-part breath. And it's simple. We'll breathe in for a count of 4. We'll hold at the top for 4. We'll exhale for 4 and hold at the bottom for 4. And this is all through the nose. Okay, let's take a big breath in through the nose and an open mouth exhale just to clear everything away. And now a slow inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. A big open mouth exhale. Let the breath go. And come back to a normal breath. We'll just sit in stillness for a few moments. Continue to relax. And slowly blink your eyes open. All right, first position is called bow tie, and it's great for opening up the shoulders, spreading the shoulder blades apart, getting into the neck and the collarbone. So you might want a block or a pillow for this, not necessary, but it might make things more accessible or comfortable, right? So I've got a couple blocks here handy just in case. And you're going to come to your belly. Let's come to your belly and the elbows and forearms here. Okay? And we're going to start with the right arm in front first. So move that right elbow forward just a little bit, an inch or two. And then slide the left hand behind the elbow. And then reach the right hand out to the side. So you're crawling your hands as far as you can, getting as wide of a reach as you can out to the sides here. And you're going to feel a stretch across the collarbone and the shoulders. And once you feel you can go no further, turn the palms facing up. And I like to curl my toes under here a little bit and push myself forward just a little bit. You feel more of your body weight pressing on the shoulders, helping to separate the shoulder blades. And then just let your head begin to relax. I like to rest my chin on the right arm here, the right bicep. You could also rest your forehead on a block, or you could just let it hang in front here. And then just relax. Untuck the toes. Close your eyes. Begin to come back to your breath. Soft attention and awareness on the breath. This position may feel a little awkward at first because the shoulders are probably tight, so let yourself ease into it. As you find things open up a little bit here, you can make little adjustments. I like to, again, curl my toes under and scoot my upper body forward a little bit, feeling more of my chest, the weight of my chest pressing down on the arms. Do you find your own little sweet spots in there? And let yourself relax and release into it. All right, now to come out of this, lift your head, flip the palms over facing down, and you're going to crawl your fingers forward, little by little by little, crawling them forward more and more and more until you're all the way reaching forward, and then stretch, reach. Your fingertips and toes, wiggle your fingers and toes. Okay, before we do the other side, let's come into Sphinx pose. So stack the shoulders over the elbows. And take a few moments here. Now, the idea with Sphinx pose is we want to focus on the upper back. We're opening up the upper back, not pinching and constricting the lower back, although there is some compression there. So what you want to do is press into the earth with your elbows, grip the mat with your hands, push your heart forward, and draw the shoulders back. And imagine squeezing the shoulder blades together just a little bit, gently. Press into the tops of the feet. And you can play with the position of the feet here. Maybe taking your feet a little bit wider is helpful to release some of the tension off the low back. And just take a few breaths here, gently pushing the heart forward, drawing your shoulders back. And feel the upper back opening, the chest expanding. let's do the other side. So now the left arm is going to go forward. So move that left elbow forward. Inch or two, slide the right hand underneath. Reach the right hand out to the side, and then crawl the left hand to the opposite side. Take a moment here. Crawl your fingers and reach as far as you can in opposite directions. Again, I like to curl the toes under and push my upper body forward a little bit, feeling a little extra weight on the arms. And then slowly flip the palms over and let your head release down. Again, it might feel a little bit awkward at first because of the tightness of the shoulders, but just let yourself ease into it. Untuck the toes, breathe and relax. Notice if you're feeling fidgety. Invite yourself to settle. And with each exhale, release any resistance you find to being still. Just let go. Again, as you feel things open, feel free to readjust a little bit. Take it a little deeper. Make the arms, or move the arms into a more comfortable space. And then once you find your new shape, relax and let go. See if with these next few breaths you can find something more to let go of. Each breath taking you to a place of deeper stillness and rest. As you inhale, blink your eyes slowly open. And again, to come out, flip your palms over, lift your head, and just slowly crawl the fingers forward, more and more, until the arms are straight ahead. Reach, stretch, wiggle your fingers and toes. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let's come to another Sphinx pose, moving slowly. Let any accumulated tension in the shoulders work itself out. So Sphinx again, stack the shoulders over the elbows. And remember, this is about the upper back here. So grip the mat, push into the elbows, push your heart forward, gently draw the shoulders back, and gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now, you're free to stay here, or you can take it up a notch by straightening the arms. And again here, if you feel pinching in the low back, that's not the objective. Grip the mat, pull the heart forward, wrap the elbows in, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So it's a little bit of an active stretch here. If this feels uncomfortable, come back down to the elbows and do that version. Pushing gently down into the tops of the feet. Continue to push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back, and gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Couple more breaths, relax into it. And as you exhale, slowly come down. Let's make our way back to child's pose. So sink your hips to your heels. Let's take a moment here. Relax. Let the forehead come to rest on the mat. Breathe. And now let's come forward into puppy pose. It's a little bit of a counter stretch for the chest, the shoulders. So keeping the knees underneath the hips here. Stretch the hands, the arms, the fingers forward. And then melt your heart down. I like to imagine that my heart is the middle of a hammock. My knees and hands are the ends of a hammock, and I'm just melting the heart to the earth. Now you can look down here and bring your forehead to the mat or to a block, or if it's comfortable, you can look forward and continue to melt the heart all the way down toward the earth. It's a little bit deeper, and if it doesn't feel good in the neck, then leave it and come back to looking straight down. And just relax and breathe. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can take another version of this by bringing the palms together, planting the elbows where they are, and bringing the palms together in prayer over your head. And then again, letting your heart sink down to the mat. Now, personally, I don't like this shape. It doesn't feel good in my elbows and my body. But some people love it, so I'm showing it to you. If it feels good, try it on. I'm going to come back to my favorite version of this, which is looking forward and melting the heart down and just feeling the glorious stretch across the chest. Close your eyes and breathe. Couple more breaths. Notice if your mind is wandering. Come back to your breath. Relax the muscles of your face, your cheeks. As you inhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you. And then sweep your legs around in front of you. And we'll stretch out the hamstrings and the hips and the low back a little bit. So extend both legs long. And for this, I like to grab a block or a couple of blocks here. And the legs are just wide enough so that you can place your pillows or blocks or whatever you have in between the legs so you can rest your chest or your forehead. And I'm just going to take one block here. Flex your feet, root down the sit bones. As you inhale, reach into the sky, great big breath. And as you exhale, fold forward, reach your heart and the crown of your head forward. As you continue to fold, go very slowly, paying attention to any sensations that you feel in the hips, the low back, the hamstrings. And when you feel some resistance, just hang out there for a while. Maybe place the hands down, let your head hang heavy, breathe. And then as you feel things open up, you can either stay there or continue coming down to a place of rest. You can rest your head on pillows or blocks. And as you settle in here, take a little internal rotation of the legs. So turn the knees and the toes gently inward and feel your sit bones spread a little bit on the mat. Close your eyes and let go. As you feel things begin to open up, you can choose to stay or maybe take it a little bit deeper, but don't push it here, right? You want to feel spacious, relaxed, comfortable. Yin yoga is not about stretching yourself to your limits. It's about opening up channels that have been restricted and letting energy flow. And a big part of that, at least half of that, is relaxing into it. As you inhale, slowly rise. Beautiful. Okay, one more stretch here. We're going to use the wall for this one. So we're going to find a wall space that you can take your legs up the wall, and I'll meet you there. So for these last couple stretches, we'll do a version of figure 4 up against the wall. You can scoot your mat right up against the wall, or you really don't even need a mat for this. And we'll begin by sitting sideways and bringing our hips right up against the wall here. And then we're going to lean back and sweep the legs up the wall, turning so that the legs are straight up and the sit bones are connected to the wall here. Now, make a figure 4 shape by bringing the left foot to the right thigh, just above the knee. Flex the left foot. And we'll begin to bend this right knee just a little bit. Now, as you bend the right knee, here's the stretch. You tilt the bowl of the pelvis forward so that the sacrum presses against the mat. You want to keep that connection. And you do that by pressing the right foot into the wall. That's how we use the wall. We press the right foot in to help us tilt the bowl of the pelvis down, and the sacrum stays connected. Okay, so here we go. Taking the right foot down just a little bit, and now readjust by tilting the pelvis, pushing the right foot into the wall, and pushing the sacrum into the mat. You feel that? Yeah, that's the work of the wall helping us. So just relax into that, and little by little, you're going to bring your foot down the wall until you find your happy place. And your happy place is that in-between space between ease and a good bit of sensation and stretch, right? Close your eyes once you reach your full expression, and then just soak it up, marinate, and relax. Now notice if your right knee is splaying out to the right. You want to bring it back so that the knee is in line with the right hip. And again, push gently into the right foot to help you push your sacrum down into the mat. Allow yourself to let go of resistance. As you inhale, blink your eyes open and slowly straighten the right leg. And carefully take your left leg up the wall as well. Hands by your sides. Let's just stay here for a moment or two with the legs up the wall. Relax. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks and your jaw. And now let's start to move to the other side. So the right ankle comes to the left thigh. Flex the right foot. Take a moment here. Reestablish that connection with your sacrum pressing down into the mat. And then slowly bend the left knee just a little bit. Now my right hip is much, much tighter, so I already feel a really good stretch here. I'm going to hang out and breathe. Again, pushing the left foot into the wall, pushing the sacrum down into the mat, breathing into the sensation. And then little by little, you bring that left foot down until you find a place of full expression. And again, notice if the left knee wants to splay out to the left here, bring it back in line with the hip. Push the sacrum, your low back down to the mat, and relax.
As you inhale, blink your eyes open. Slowly extend that left leg up the wall. Take the right leg up to join it. Arms along your sides. And you're welcome to stay here for Shavasana, or you can come to your mat and lay fully on the ground for Shavasana. Close your eyes and let go. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And as you inhale, reach your hands overhead and stretch from fingertips to toes. Big breath in. Open mouth exhale. Draw your knees into your chest and roll to your right side. Gently push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. And raise your thumb knuckles to the point between your brow. We bow to one another in light and in love. Namaste. Perhaps you're feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, energized, and you want to move a little bit. Go ahead and click the flow practice next to me, and it will take you where you want to go.